I'm not so far, getting back to Blue Sky, in this day and age and in the business that we're in, you can't ever ignore the latest shiny object because you never know what it's going to become. I kind of knew from the beginning Threads was not going to be anything. Blue Sky has had enormous growth here since the election. And really what's happened there is you have a lot of people who don't want to be around conservatives. And my only criticism of that is if you're going to Blue Sky just because you don't want to hear a lot of pro-Trump information, it's become a safe space. And like I've established a presence there only because, like I said, I don't believe you can ignore it. But my main focus is going to continue to be X, especially with the fact that X has lent itself very strongly into media in general, not just social media. The long form videos, the podcasts, the programs that are designed for X. You look at what Tucker Carlson has done, Megyn Kelly, all these people who are really invested into X. That's something that's an area that I like to live in. And a lot of the people who have always supported the podcast are on X. So my focus is always going to be there. But so far, Blue Sky to me has become a safe place for people who are Democrats, left leaning, and they want to create the same content that they had on the old Twitter back when the political leanings of the old Twitter before Elon was skewed more towards liberal points of view.
Yeah. So here's my fascinating thing with this. I love X. I'm a huge fan. I'm on there all the time. I'm actually kicking off a new series of X Spaces for December. Is if you engage with content, then you're going to get more of it. If you're not engaging with content, then you're not going to get more of it because the algorithm's actually really smart. And so I don't really see a lot of content that is even remotely offensive. So I asked to people, is that what's really going on? Or are you delusional about how much content, how many times you get into, word battles with some conservative? And now the algorithm is thinking that you like to get in word battles with conservatives because it really does learn what you like. And so if you keep getting something that you don't like, or are you just hopping on the latest bandwagon because it's the thing to do because Democrats are followers, as we've seen from the way they let their presidential candidate be picked for them without any vote or conversation. I have a lot of Democratic friends, but the other thing too is, I'm sorry, Billy, I know we're wrapping up.
Go ahead,
is that if you were a conservative, then you were very aware of how toxically liberal Twitter was for years. Not only did they shadow ban me for years, as they did on Facebook and Instagram, for telling people that their data was being stolen, which people were like, that's not possible. And I was like, I'm in marketing. I'm buying that data. Anyway, so what they're balking against is the equality of opinion that they're seeing, that they were not seeing for so long, that they've become distorted about what fair and balanced representation actually means.
Correct.